Isaac Newton quotes on life, love, and the universe. If I have ever made any valuable discoveries, it has been due more to patient attention than to any other talent. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who sets the planets in motion. To explain all nature is too difficult a task for any one man, or even for any one age. For I see not what there is desirable in public esteem, were I able to acquire and maintain it. It would perhaps increase my acquaintance, the thing which I chiefly study to decline. An object in motion tends to remain in motion along a straight line unless acted upon by an outside force. If I have done great things, it's because I was standing in the closet of smart men taking notes and then publishing their ideas as my own. If others would think as hard as I did, then they would get similar results. As a blind man has no idea of colors, so we have no idea of the manner by which the all-wise God perceives and understands all things. To me, there has never been a higher source of earthly honor or distinction than that connected with advances in science. Leave your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. It is the weight, not numbers of experiments, that is to be regarded. In the absence of any other proof, the thumb alone would convince me of God's existence. They who search after the philosopher's stone are by their own rules obliged to a strict and religious life. When two forces unite, their efficiency double. Truth is the offspring of silence and meditation. I keep the subject constantly before me and wait till the first dawnings open slowly, by little and little, into a full and clear light. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Yet one thing secures us whatever betide. The Scriptures assures us that the Lord will provide. God is the same God, always and everywhere. He is omnipresent not virtually only, but also substantially, for virtue cannot subsist without substance. Whence arises all that order and beauty we see in the world? This most elegant system of the sun, planets, and comets could not have arisen without the design and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. If I am anything, which I highly doubt, I have made myself so by hard work. This principle of nature being very remote from the conceptions of philosophers, I forbore to describe it in that book, lest I should be accounted an extravagant freak, and so prejudice my readers against all those things which were the main design of the book. To arrive at the simplest truth requires years of contemplation. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true. For if the things be false, the apprehension of them is not understanding. Trials are medicines which our gracious and wise physician prescribes because we need them, and he proportions the frequency and weight of them to what the case requires. Let us trust his skill and thank him for his prescription. And to every action there is always an equal and opposite or contrary reaction. You have to make the rules, not follow them. Resistance is usually ascribed to bodies at rest, and impulse to those in motion, but motion and rest, as commonly conceived, are only relatively distinguished, nor are those bodies always truly at rest, which commonly are taken to be so. He who thinks half-heartedly will not believe in God, but he who really thinks has to believe in God. Tact is the knack of making a point without making an enemy. What we know is a drop, what we don't know is an ocean. We account the scriptures of God to be the most sublime philosophy. I find more sure marks of authenticity in the Bible than in any profane history whatever. Nature is pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. Truth is ever to be found in the simplicity and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. Sir Isaac Newton was asked how he discovered the law of gravity. He replied, by thinking about it all the time. To myself I am only a child playing on the beach, while vast oceans of truth lie undiscovered before me. We are to admit no more causes of natural things than such as are both true and sufficient to explain their appearances. Plato is my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is truth. To every action there is always opposed an equal reaction. Gravity must be caused by an agent acting constantly according to certain laws, but whether this agent be material or immaterial, I have left to the consideration of my readers. There are more sure marks of authenticity in the Bible than in any profane history. The more time and devotion one spends in the worship of false gods, the less he is able to spend in that of the true one. It's much better to do a little with certainty and leave the rest for others that come after than to explain all things by conjecture without making sure of anything. Atheism is so senseless. When I look at the solar system, I see the Earth at the right distance from the Sun to receive the proper amounts of heat and light. This did not happen by chance. To explain all nature is too difficult a task for any one man, or even for any one age. It is much better to do a little with certainty and leave the rest for others who come after you. Please like, comment, and share your best quotes. Remember to kindly subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos. Thank you.